SongTown. I'm here with Clay Mills, SongTown Studios. It's nice and toasty warm in here. We have to turn off the air conditioner so you don't hear it. We do that for you. That's for you. So I've got a topic. And recently I was in a discussion with some songwriters, and we were breaking down some love songs.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of took a different approach to it. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about that. So I know you've had some hits that were love songs. Give me one example of one of your hits that's a love song.
Love songs have been very, very good to me.
Yes, they have.
I had a song called Fall, one-word title. It was a country hit, Clay Walker, and then later Kimberly Locke had a dance hit, a number one dance hit with it. Talk about schizophrenic.
That's amazing.
I love that because it shows me that I've had that happen a few times in my career where if you write a good song, it can be produced in a lot of different genres if it's a good song.
Yeah, and that's a great song.
Yeah.
So in that song, what does the singer want?
He wants to I'll just show you. He wants to let, it starts out, oh, look, there you go again, putting on that smile again, even though I know you've had a hard day. So he's letting her know that in the verse that he understands that she gives to everyone else around her and doesn't receive enough. And so the chorus is like, fall, go on and fall apart, fall into these arms of mine, I'll catch you every time. So the chorus is all about you can lay all your troubles and worries and fears all on me, and I'll catch you.
That's great.
So you're right, it sticks to one story and one theme all the way through. He wants her to know that she can count on him.
Yeah. And it was really interesting as we were studying these love songs that so many of them fell into that category, which I would call kind of reassurance songs.
Yeah.
So there's, if you think about it, there's love songs that are telling a person you've been with a long time, I still love you like I did when we first met. Well, that's an insecurity that people have. So you're in a long-term relationship.
Reassuring, yeah.
Yeah, so you're in a long-term relationship, and you wonder at times, does my partner feel the same way they did about me in the beginning, or are they kind of falling out of love with me? So those songs address that insecurity, and they're reassuring.
Yeah, let's write that.
Reassurance.
Yeah. Do you still feel the way you did when we fell in love?
We'll be right back. We're gonna write. No, but so when we started looking at, okay, what is the singer addressing in the song? It was really interesting because we looked at like the song, John Mayer song, "Your Body is a Wonderland."
Oh yeah.
Well, if you Google what women's biggest insecurity, number one is body image.
Oh, wow.
So he's addressing an insecurity. And he even says in the song, this was interesting, I'd never noticed this before, but he says, you're mine, all mine. And so he's in a long-term relationship with this person, and what he's saying is, I'm still crazy about how beautiful you are.
You think he Googled women's insecurities?
I don't know.
Before he wrote it?
I don't know. But, so the conversation we had this morning is like, you don't want to exploit people's insecurities.
Right.
But you want to understand them so you can address them in your songs. So, there's a lot of people that are insecure about, am I getting older and they're, they don't look at me the way they looked at me before. So that's what he's doing in that song. That's what Ed Sheeran did in The Shape of You.
Yeah.
So there's songs that are addressing that particular insecurity. There's songs that are addressing the insecurity of, do you still love me like you did? My song, Must Be Doing Something Right. We wanted to kind of fight the stereotypical guy of like he's God's gift to women and he knows everything with a presentation of a man who's going, hey, I want to be a great lover for you, but I need your help. I need you to show me how to be a better lover. Well, what woman wouldn't want to hear that?
See, you're hitting on something. A lot of times I feel like I've had good success with songs that say the guy in the song is saying what men in real life wish they could say,
Mm-hmm.
but they're too macho or they're
Mm-hmm.
too like they can't find the words, but they're the words that their spouse wants to hear, that the woman wants to hear. You know,
Yeah.
Skip Ewing said to me one time, he's like, he was going in this long thing about what he tries to accomplish when he writes songs. It was really complicated. And Skip's a brilliant writer, but I looked at him, I go, Skip, I just write songs women want to hear.
Yeah.
I'm trying to convey a message and to talk to them. But yeah.
Yeah. Another song we broke down in this Zoom I was in was I Love You, I Honestly Love You, the Olivia Newton-John song. And I had never paid attention to exactly the lyrics, but what's happening in that song is she's saying, hey, if we could have been met in another place and time, I think this moment could have ended in a kiss, but you've got somebody and I've got somebody, and maybe I shouldn't even say this, but I need to tell you that I love you. I honestly love you.
Yeah.
And when you hear that, you're just like, oh my gosh, you know? And
it's
so
that friction and that contrast of I want to, but I can't, you know?
yes. So
and I think that contrast, that friction of an idea is deeply embedded in the best songs.
yeah. And so I Can't Make You Love Me. And the list could go on and on of those kind of songs that are about unrequited love. So it's wanting something you can't have. If that song had just been without that friction, it's just like two people and she's going, you know, I love you, I honestly love you.
Right.
It would have been okay, nice, but there's not the tension. Where we feel it and we go, oh, she can't have him, but she's being so vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, so those are the kind of things, if you study love songs, you'll find that there's often insecurities, or there's that unrequited love, or there's that reassurance going on. And then you can start thinking about, well, what kind of reassuring love song would I want to write to my partner?
Mm-hmm.
And brainstorm ideas like, what would I say to my wife that's reassuring, that addresses maybe insecurities she has about our relationship, or getting older, or whatever it might be, you know? And so those can be, instead of just going, you know, I'm going to write a love song.
Right.
I think it changes the way you think about it if you go, okay, what do I want to address in this love song? And you find that one singular thing you want to hit home with, of like, I still think you're beautiful, or, you know, I'm still in love with you, or I'd have to tell you that I love you, even though we can't be together, kind of,
Right.
you know, that kind of thing. So I think I gave the class the task of, you know, go study some love songs and figure out what other angles or insecurities are being addressed, you know, but it was really interesting discussion.
Yeah. So guys, we appreciate you tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment below. If you're into this kind of stuff that Marty's talking about, he does a weekly SongTown +1 Zoom call. You can email us about that and we can get you on that call. Thanks to our sponsor, Sweetwater. Those guys are great, great customer service, and they will get you hooked up with any kind of musical gear for any situation. Any last words?
See you soon.
I love you, Marty.
Thank you. Do you honestly love me?
I do.
Okay.
But we can't
Thank you.
kiss.
No, we shan't. Okay.
Cheers, y'all.